Incredible new iPhone 12 release date, leaks, price. We'll say it now, the iPhone 12 needs to be a huge change to Apple's smartphone. The iPhone 11 range brought very little in terms of an upgrade. With new camera tweaks and some more power inside, they were modest updates to the popular iPhone range. So what will the next iPhone, the first of a new decade, bring? Is Apple going to give us a truly new iPhone instead of an incremental upgrade? Apple certainly doesn't need to hit the budget iPhone mark anymore, given the iPhone SE 2020 already fits that bill for the year. The good news is that in the build-up to the iPhone 11 launch we heard lots of rumors and leaks of a much-altered iPhone. These include the possibility of a 5G iPhone model, new cameras, a new design, a supercharged screen. If all of those rumors were referring instead to the iPhone 12, it could prove to be the big upgrade we're hoping and waiting for. We've mixed together all the latest leaks and updates on the new iPhone in the article below, and added in some thoughts on what we're expecting, based on well over a decade of monitoring the growing rumor mill around the latest iPhone. What is Apple doing in the world of phones before the iPhone 12? It just unveiled the new iPhone SE, which is a cheaper member of the company's range of handsets. It features an A13 Bionic chipset, a Touch ID fingerprint scanner and a similar design to the iPhone 8. Latest story, we've heard there might be 4 iPhone 12 devices unveiled in September, but that they might be released in waves, rather than all at once. 5G iPhone, why hasn't Apple embraced next-gen internet in its 2019 devices? Cut to the chase, what is it? The new iPhone from Apple, when is it out? Almost certainly September. What will it cost? We're expecting well over $700 per £700 for the base model. iPhone 12 release date and price. There isn't any official iPhone 12 release date information as yet, but come on, we're almost certain that we know when it will appear. Apple launches its new phones almost metronomically, and while every year there's a rumor of it changing, it's always held to a similar time. Firstly, the new iPhone release date will almost certainly be September 2020, and it's always around the second week. So we're going to guess that we'll see Apple unveil the iPhone 12 on the 8th of September, or possibly the 15th of September if it wants to hit a later on sale date. You'll be able to pick it up 10 days after that, so you'll need a Friday off work if you're desperate to get your hands on one. That said, there's a chance that the novel coronavirus outbreak in China may impact on the production of the next iPhone. We had heard that development would be unaffected, and there are even now reports that the main manufacturing factories are fully staffed up. Plus, an exec at Foxconn, the main manufacturer of the iPhone, has said that company aims and hopes to make up for lost ground. But elsewhere there are reports that the phone will be delayed until October or November, with Apple apparently not even having finalized the design yet, as of late March 2020. Some sources even say it could slip into 2021. Reuters has also talked about a delay being likely. A respected analyst suggests that the iPhone 12 release date could be staggered by model, with the smaller devices coming soon after launch yet the larger ones perhaps a month later. So perhaps the answer to will it be delayed is both yes and no. When it comes to the iPhone 12 price, it's likely to stay broadly in line with the current models. For reference, the iPhone 11 starts at $699 per £729 per 1,199 Australian dollars, the iPhone 11 Pro starts at $999 per £1,049 per 1,749 Australian dollars, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max starts at $1,099 per £1,149 per 1,899 Australian dollars. Having said that, one report suggests that the cost of materials for the iPhone 12 range might go up, which could mean even higher prices at retail. Should I wait for the iPhone 12? The iPhone 12 release date is still half a year away, if the September 2020 launch window stays constant, so you should probably consider the discounted iPhone 11 if you need a new iPhone in the next days, weeks or even months. In an ordinary year, this is a long time to wait anyway, like, say, if you broke your phone and need a replacement as soon as possible, but it's possible Apple's launch date might be pushed back due to the COVID-19 pandemic. A report has claimed that won't be the case and it will launch on time, but it's always possible that the outbreak's disruption of supply chains and/or retail options inhibits the release. In any case, if you need a new top-tier Apple phone now, you're looking at the iPhone 11 or the higher-spec iPhone 11 Pro or iPhone 11 Pro Max. Here are the best prices in your region. iPhone 12 name advertisement. First things first, we're pretty confident the 2020 Apple phones will be called the iPhone 12 series, not the 11s or similar, thanks to an industry analyst with a great track record saying as such. That's why we're calling it the iPhone 12, even though Apple hasn't confirmed this name. Others might be calling it the iPhone 2020 or the new iPhone, but we're not thinking that will be the moniker Apple plumps for. iPhone 12 design. The iPhone 12 could have an angular design, like the iPhone 5, according to a huge design leak, and if true, this new look could be hugely divisive. On one side it looks a lot like the iPad Pro models, so professional and sleek, but it's also likely quite uncomfortable to hold too. One of the upcoming phones might lack a notch according to analysts, with the front-facing camera potentially set to be embedded under the screen instead. If this happens, we'd expect it to be the most expensive iPhone 12 model that has this feature, likely the iPhone 12 Pro Max, or whatever it launches as. The first design leak suggests the phone will have a notch though, just a smaller one to before. Another leak suggests Apple is developing new Face ID tech which will lead to a redesigned and potentially slimmer notch. Allegedly, the company is trying out several combinations, including ones that minimize the front-facing optics so much that they fit in the top bezel. Indeed, a leak from John Prosser, a reputable leaker, points to 4 iPhone 12 models, all of which would have smaller notches. Additionally, the smallest of these models would apparently have a 5.4-inch screen, and that along with a 6.1-inch model are said to have an aluminum body, while another 6.1-inch model and a 6.7-inch one, the iPhone 12 Pro and Pro Max, are said to use stainless steel. One report has also suggested Face ID will be dropped entirely in favor of an under-screen fingerprint scanner, though this seems unlikely. We might get more than just a notch reduction or removal, with Kuo also saying that he expects the metal frame to be more like the iPhone 4's frame, suggesting it won't be curved like on current models. He also says that overall the design is likely to be significantly different to current iPhone models. Indeed, sources speaking to Bloomberg claim similar, though make comparisons to the design of the iPad Pro, saying that the iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max will have flat stainless steel edges, more sharply rounded corners, and flat screens. They also point to smaller notches on all 4 rumored models. Then again, another leak suggests that the designs will actually be staying much the same, other than some differences in the camera layout and the dimensions. Based on this leak, the 5.4-inch iPhone could be around 131mm tall, the 6.1-inch could be around 147mm, and the 6.7-inch model could be slightly taller than the 158mm iPhone 11 Pro Max. However, it's also said to be thinner, apparently coming in at 7.4mm thick, while the iPhone 11 Pro Max is 8.1mm thick. In any case, the leak above from Kuo affirms several much-rumored trends, like the iPhone 12 Pro versions adding a time-of-flight sensor, the budget flagship adding a telephoto lens, and series-wide support for 5G as well as finally switching to USB-C. It might not just be the camera that's built into the screen either, as Apple is also rumored to be equipping its next phones with an in-screen fingerprint scanner. This would be a big change for the brand, since current models don't have a fingerprint scanner at all. That said, if the camera really is in-screen, then it might not be possible to have all the Face ID sensors, so it could be that this fingerprint scanner will replace Face ID, though we're not convinced Apple would go that far. As for colors, we've heard a rumor that the iPhone 12 will drop the forest green of its predecessor for a navy blue, a svelte hue more in line with dress colors, for sure. But like the divide between the fun pastel colors in the standard iPhone 11 and the classier hues in the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max, we might not see the blue come to the lower-priced model. A new display for the iPhone 12. One or more 2020 iPhone models might also have a 120Hz refresh rate, up from 60Hz on current models. This, which has been rumored by a reputable leaker, could make interactions feel smoother. This is a claim we've now heard more than once, and some phones already have higher refresh rates than 60Hz, as do some iPads, so this isn't unbelievable. The screen sizes could be changing too, with respected Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo saying that the iPhone 12 Pro Max could have a 6.7-inch screen, up from 6.5 inches on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and the iPhone 12 Pro could have a 5.45-inch screen, down from 5.8 inches on the iPhone 11 Pro. For more iPhone 12 review, visit website below. Originally published https://www.techradar.com/news/new-iPhone-12